In 2016, a vision that was sparked from the embers of hope in the midst of a personal tragedy grew into a community of people gathering and living, seeking God, praying together, worshiping together, and dreaming together what it would look like to be a multi-ethnic, multi-generational family in the midst of 465 that was connecting people to the family of God and helping them grow and be ignited in the power and the spirit of God so that they could light in the city for the glory of God. And over the course of the last 6 years, we've seen that family go from living rooms to co-work spaces to cafes, from a movie theater to a YMCA gym in the midst of pandemics, social unrest, and everything else in between. God has been faithful. Lives have been changed. Men and women, young and old, families, young people growing in the knowledge of God and being awakened to their purpose and their calling to be a light in the midst of darkness.
I think one of the things that we really love the most about City of Lights is that this is a great place that has many different generations of people. There are a lot of children. There's also grandparents and parents and people who love Jesus and love the truth and are helping us to raise our kids with a biblical foundation and perspective. Also, our kids are able to be in relationship with other kids who love Jesus. So it's really just a great place to be.
We've been challenged and encouraged to step out of our comfort zone spiritually. Before we joined this church, we had never been a part of a city group, had never tithed regularly. Hannah got baptized here. So a lot of different things that we've kind of never done as a part of our spiritual journey. We had our first experience here at City of Light. So we think that's been a huge part of our spiritual journey and really critical to our growth.
Yeah.
Spiritually.
And adding to that, just the community, I feel like that we've experienced as well. David came from Evansville, Indiana. Before that was in Nashville. I had moved to Indianapolis. Neither one of us had really found like a church home. So the community that we've experienced when we came to City of Lights, the welcoming that we experienced was just great for us and really made us feel at home here.
And we're pumped about the new building. Even today, we saw a lot of new faces, so we're ecstatic to see the growth of the church, and can't wait to see where we go next.
Expansion is crazy. Loving seeing all the new faces, and I just love to hear what Pastor John has planned for the space in general. It's just amazing.
We have a 3-year-old, and so we're just looking forward to all that City Kids will have to offer for her and the other generations to come, and how she can continue to grow and develop in her walk with Christ, and others that will be here discipling her and mentoring her along the way. So we cannot wait to see what all City of Lights City Kids will do. And we can't wait for the days that she can say, I'm so excited to go to church. I'm so ready to go to City Kids. So we're so looking forward to that.
It's great.
Yay, City Kids! Say yay, City Kids!
Now, the great news is we're here, not just within 465, but literally in 465 East 86th Street. But here's the deal. We're not over. It's not done. We've only just begun, and that is where the Shine Brighter campaign comes into play. We've set a goal, a dream goal, to raise $400,000 over the next 2 years, to go towards 3 main areas. First of all, is to increase our capacity to reach and engage the next generation. We have a ton of young families and want to reach even more. And we have an opportunity through an expansion and renovation of a City Kids wing to increase our capacity to serve children by 200%. We not only want to have dedicated spaces towards City Kids for worship times on Sunday mornings, but also expanded renovated areas for lessons, development, and training in the arts and in worship. Secondly, we want to do some general renovations to the building It's an older building. We want to steward it not only to use now, but for generations to come. And as well, the third thing is we want to pay down on this loan. I believe that we will be a lender to many and a debtor to none. And as quickly as we can get out of debt, we want to. And so we want to pay that down so that we can have more resources to go towards missions and outreach. Now, how are we going to do this? Well, first of all, we're going to do it together. Every man, woman, and child committing to giving courageously, consistently, and creatively. Courageously, we want to invite you on May 21st on our Commitment Sunday to write the largest check you've ever written for City of Lights. Consistently, we want to ask you to pray and seek God of what is a pledge that you can make to give over the next 2 years. A pledge that you can make once a month over the next 24 months to give towards the dream goal. And lastly, creatively, non-cash gifts. Maybe it's stocks, real estate, cars, jewelry, Xboxes, Nintendo Switches, whatever you have. Maybe even volunteering some of your time to help reduce costs and renovations to help us reach that goal. And I believe that as we do so, not only are we going to be able to celebrate the win together on Commitment Sunday on June 4th, but we're going to see God receive all of the glory and the reach of his light, not only impact our city, to shine in the nations as well. And so I want to invite you to pray, to come together, to own this vision. And as we do that together, we're going to shine brighter together in our city and beyond. Peace.